Recording. Okay, what is up, everybody? Uh, the Albanian Madrid is back again. After a while, I have not uploaded a video, and here I am. And again, I just wanna, man, it was just really like sad news what has happened recently. And again, I'm not just saying that. Like genuinely, I felt really bad for what happened these last 2 days. And I just first, before we get into the Real game, which is today against Dortmund, I just want to talk about somebody who was really important to the football world, and that was Diego Jota. Rest in peace, Diego Jota. He has recently died in a car crash in Spain. Him and his brother Andre Silva, also rest in peace to him. His brother died as well. Rest in peace, Andre Silva as well. Yeah, Diego Jota. And his brother have died on July 3rd, 2025 in Spain. Yeah, they were driving the Lamborghini, and I think, yeah, they got in a car accident, and I think even the car got on fire too because of a flat tire. I don't know, I could be wrong, but I think that's what happened. And oh man, it was just so sad. And like wallahi, guys, I was so sad that what happened to Diogo Jota. This is just, like still shocking to this day. I still can't believe it. He died at 28 years of age, not even 30 years old. He was supposed to turn 29 this year. He not even 29. He died at the age of 28 years old, and before his death, things were going so good for him. Things were going so good for him. He won the Premier League in May with Liverpool this season. Liverpool last season, 24-25, they had an amazing season. They've won the Premier League, and their players were excellent. And Diogo Jota himself, he was critical. And despite he not him starting a lot in that season, 24-25, he still contributed a lot. And I just can't believe it, man. He actually died. He passed away at the age of 28, and this was 2 days ago. And today, was his funeral as well. And many people, many people around the football community have felt sad about this. Me as a Real Madrid fan, I have felt really bad for what has happened. Um, Again, Diogo Jota. Again, I always respected him as a player, and he looked like a good person as well. And I just felt so bad because before before that tragic event, he was having the time of his life. He won the Premier League in May. He won the Nations League with Portugal, and he recently got married to his childhood sweetheart. He got married to a beautiful wife, raised fr- you know three like amazing children as well. And he married his childhood sweetheart 2 weeks ago. They have known each other since they were like teenagers. Like Diogo Jota and his wife has fallen in love since like they were teenagers, and they have known each other for a long time. And just this just proves, guys, like life is so unpredictable. You never know what happens next. Nobody's guaranteed a tomorrow. You always have to make the most out of it. And many football fans around the world, many soccer fans, around the world, such as me, like me as a Real Madrid fan, I have felt really bad, and like I don't care about rivalry. We have to come together as unity. Us football fans, we come together. We unite, and it just improves a sense of humanity. If you know what I'm trying to say. And lately, like in the soccer world, just has been like it's just been feeling weird, man. It hasn't felt this like weird. It haven't like the vibes of it haven't felt this sad since Pele died in 2022. Since Pele's death in 2022. But listen, Pele, I mean, he was like 82 years old. Like his time was coming up. But of course, don't get me wrong. Pele, Maradona as well. Maradona who died in 2020 of November, and Pele who died at the end of 2022, like December 2022. Don't get me wrong. That is still sad. How those football legends died. Pele and Maradona were legends of the game, and Diogo Jota was a star, man. I mean, I just feel really bad. I remember him in 2020. I remember like he when he like first came into Liverpool, he was doing so good. Like I'm pretty sure and I have friends who are Liverpool fans as well, which is why I'm feeling like really bad as well. And what's beautiful about football is that mostly every team came together, to raise support for Diego Jota. Like many Real fans have paid tribute, many Bayern fans, many PSG fans, many Arsenal, Man United, and you have other like small Premier League clubs supporting, and paying tribute to Diogo Jota, such as like Newcastle, Brentford, Brighton. And I just want to say like um, it's just sad, man. Like at 28 years of age, and apparently like many other athletes died on that day too. Like many of the Bayern youth coaches have died. A Palestinian footballer died as well. And regarding from soccer, a Spanish race car driver who also died in Spain that day because of a motorcycle accident, and he died at 20 years old. Oh my God, that is really young. But Diogo Jota and his brother, yeah, they died in the car crash, yeah, in Spain, and it was just so sad on that day. July 3rd, 2025 was a day to forget, man. That day was actually like one of the most saddest day in football. Like genuinely, that actually made me sad. As a Real Madrid fan, like bro, I have felt so bad, and I always respected Diogo Jota. You know, I always thought he was very underrated. Was a good player, and I just felt so bad for him. I just felt so bad. Life, guys, life can be cruel, and it's so unpredictable. Just, I felt so bad because he was winning a lot. He was having the time of his life. He was winning trophies for club and country. He got married to his childhood sweetheart. He married to a beautiful wife, and he raised free. He has three children as well, and he was just winning so much, and to end like this is just cruel and heartbreaking, man. And that's why why I feel like really bad for Diogo Jota. And again, his funeral was today. Yeah, I think it was. I don't know. I think it was in either in Portugal or in Spain. I'm not exactly sure because he did die in Spain. But yeah, and yeah, his brother Andre died as well. Rest in peace to him as well. He died very young as well, at 25 years of age. Yeah, he died very young as well. And yeah, I just felt really bad, man. And many like soccer players have came together. Like I know every Real player, a lot of the Portuguese players were really sad about this. A lot of the Liverpool players, such as Mo Salah, Van Dijk, Trent. Trent was not Real, but yeah, Jordan Henderson was like feeling really bad. They were sad, man. I mean, I was sad too. And it was just really, really sad. I just can't believe it. And this is my tribute to Diego Jota. Rest in peace, Diogo Jota. It was a pleasure watching you. I remember in the Real Liverpool games, every time, like, although he played against Real, like, sometimes, I mean, listen, he's a very good player, and it was a pleasure, watching him as well on TV, and it was a pleasure, like, seeing him, like, succeed in his career, man. He could have won way more, man. Just, life is just so unfortunate, and that's where I feel, like, really, really bad. So, again, I send my condolences, to Diogo Jota and his brother Andre Silva, who has passed away. And, rest in peace to Andre Silva, rest in peace to Diogo Jota. Rest in peace to both of the brothers. And again, I can understand, like, I can't, like, I can understand all the sadness that many like of his family members are, facing, and respect to Liverpool, and even respect to Everton. You see, bro, this is the beauty of football when everybody comes together, no matter if they're rivals or not. It doesn't care about rivalry. We all have to come together, you know. And and again, bro, I'm just like so like shocked, man. I'm just lost for words. Like, what can I say, bro? Like, it's just like shocking to me. There's no words to describe like the feeling, of how like bad I feel and like how much sadness there is. And again, just rest in peace, Diogo Jota, and yeah, rest in peace, man. Rest in peace to him and his brother. This is a very tough time for the Jota family. Really, really tough time. And again, like I said, rest in peace. And yeah, rest in peace, Diogo Jota. And I just want to talk about the Real game that is happening today against Dortmund. Listen, I think we will beat Dortmund today. Yeah, we play at MetLife in New Jersey, and I think we're gonna win. I mean, I remember the last time we played against Dortmund, we won 5-2. Hat trick from Vini, and again, I think this is gonna be a good game, and I think we're gonna go through against Dortmund. I think this is gonna be a good game to watch. But yeah, I think it will be a 2-0 win Real Madrid. I could see maybe Vini and Bellingham scoring. I could probably see that low key. But again, I also like guys. I made this video like mainly to address like what has been happening, lately in the football world, and like I just mainly wanted to like talk about like what happened, like with Diogo Jota and stuff, because to me this is kind of affecting me more, you know, and that's why and I feel like this is gonna affect like the only person who I think is gonna affect today is I think Trent, because Trent, has played with Diogo Jota for 5 years, and yeah, and they were friends too. So I feel like this is gonna affect Trent a lot, and I think it's gonna affect Liverpool next season a lot. And I honestly, my respect for Liverpool has increased. Liverpool, they are a very good club. Shout out to them. For what they've been doing lately, because the Liverpool fans have um, they have like sent like flowers, postcards, and like wrote meaningful messages, beautiful messages, like like heartwarming messages. But to me, this is heartbreaking because of his death. And again, like my huge respect, for Diogo Jota and also the Liverpool Football Club. Again, like literally every football fan around the world is like so disappointed that this happened, and like we were really sad too, man. I'm really, really sad about this, And and he even had iconic moments, like like his goal against Tottenham, like in the last minute, you know. Like I remember when Tottenham, like oh yeah, where Charleston was like celebrating arrogantly, and then like oh yeah, and then Diogo Jota scored. Yeah, see. Yeah, he scored in the last minute. Oh my god, that was crazy. Or when he even had that, hat trick against Atalanta in 2020, 2021, or when he scored that late winning goal against Tottenham in 22-23. Yeah, But yeah, again, I just want to say, again, once again, and I felt so bad for him. Like what happened yesterday as well with Ruben Neves. He was in tears. That's why I'm pretty sure that's why maybe Al Hilal lost as well. Yeah, because I think there were some like teammates. Yeah, because Al Hilal do have a good amount of Portuguese players, and they were like feeling so bad, and they were friends with Diogo Jota. So I think this is gonna affect them badly. You know, yeah, this was gonna affect them. like really, really badly. And yeah, and that I think that's probably why Al Hilal lost the Fluminense yesterday. I mean, Fluminense are in the Club World Cup semi-final now, and I think Chelsea as well are in the semi-finals as well. And nah, but that is still very, very heartbreaking from like what happened with Diogo Jota. And yeah, and also, I just hope, I hope we can beat Dortmund today. It's gonna be, yeah, I think we'll win 2-0. And I think this is gonna affect Trent badly because of what's been happening lately. But yeah, again, and a lot of these other football clubs like have to show respect. There were so many clubs that actually disrespected like Diogo Jota. So clubs such as Barca and Dortmund, they didn't even wish the Diogo Jota their condolences. Yeah, really dirty clubs. Oh yeah, nasty clubs. Oh yeah, like disgusting clubs. Barca. Oh yeah, disgusting. They did not even wish. Uh, you know, did not even wish Jota rest in peace. To me, that was absurd. Why like they didn't show any respect? Too busy, too, too busy trying to post about their merch. And that's why I hate Barcelona a lot, guys. That's why Real Madrid is always better than Barcelona, always. And again, uh, yeah, and again, yeah, that's why Real Madrid are the greatest club in the world. Show the most respect. And but yeah, again, like I said before, listen, I think Real Madrid is gonna beat Dortmund. We better beat Dortmund today. I think yeah, we're gonna win 2-0. I think we'll keep a clean sheet. I can see that. And actually, the more I think about it, I think Gonzalo Garcia will get a goal. Yeah, I think it'll be Vini and Gonzalo scoring. But yeah, as I said before, rest in peace to Diogo Jota, and I hope Real Madrid can win today and we can progress to the semifinals of the Club World Cup. But that's all I have to say, guys. I mean, this video is mainly like dedicated to showing respect to Diogo Jota, and again, rest in peace, Diogo Jota and Andre Silva. You know, I you know, I send my condolences to them. You know, as they said in Albania, uh, English and Lima, and again, this was just now it's just a time like it's just so hard to think, man. It's just unbelievable. I still don't know how it happened even to this day, man. And again, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. And again, let's just forget about what happened on that day. That day was so forgotten, man. And again, bro, like I said before, rest in peace, Diogo Jota. And yeah, hopefully Real Madrid can win today against Dortmund. And yeah, let's see how the game will play out today. And yeah. I'll be ending off here, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and please subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. And again, you know, I'll see you guys in the next video. And God, man, it's just so shocking to this day. And yeah, once again, rest in peace, Diogo Jota and Andre Silva.